And we live. Hold on. The intro has to go. Sorry. I always make it loud long for some reason. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi guys, welcome back.
No, don't go.
What
Not
the
yet.
hell?
I said the intro's on. That's why we need 2 mics. I don't know why you're whispering because not 2 mics, 2 headphones.
I don't know what you're talking
It's alright.
about. Hi guys, welcome back to the Hassle of Hair episode 56.
57. She got that wrong.
You said 56 to
I
me.
said 57. Welcome back, guys. We had a long weekend. Didn't have an episode on Monday. We were gone in Reno for the PKB tournament in Reno.
We were out of town.
Point Kickboxing Tournament, which is a Muay Thai kickboxing. No knockouts for the strike team. It was fun. I won $350. Skeet.
He also lost $350.
No, I didn't. Well, when I gave it to you.
It becomes mine.
Yeah, we stayed at the Nugget. I got a, I don't know. I have a gambling problem.
Quick
I
question.
guess.
Are we supposed to look at each other or are we supposed to look at that thing?
We don't have to, we could look at that. We could look at each other, whatever you want to do, right?
Oh, okay.
Look at the mic.
Look at the mic.
The mic right there.
The mic.
Whatever you want to do.
Look at the
Right.
mic.
Not the mic, that thing right there. So, but like my heart races when I'm at the blackjack table. My heart races. Not when I'm doing slots. Slots, it's like I don't know. I go over there, put in 20, max bet. But blackjack, you need patience. You need to sit there and be patient. Be patient with your money. You know, I like playing by myself. It's fun. And I went in with 30. You gave me 30, right, with the blackjack?
Yeah, I think I ended up just giving you whatever I had, which was, I think I
30.
gave you the 20, and then I was just like, here, just take it all.
Yeah, the 30. Oh, yeah, 30. And I don't know. I sat there for about 3 hours, huh?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I think it was like 3 hours.
No, I don't think it was that long. It was about an hour, maybe. It wasn't that long, honestly.
Yeah. But I went from $30 to $350. If you don't, people that gamble are like, that's nothing. But if you don't really play blackjack, I'm pretty sure you're surprised on how much you could win if you just sit there and be patient.
I hate gambling with you.
I love gambling.
Because I feel like...
It's so exciting.
No. I feel like when you go and you always do this and it just drives me fucking crazy. Instead of just cashing out, like walking away like with whatever winnings you have, you're like all in. And sometimes it's like $100. It's not, like $100 or I don't even know how much it was last time, but you did that. And I was like, well, why did you go all in for? Why didn't you just cash out?
Yeah.
Why don't you cash out? Why do you feel like going all in, you're going to like win?
I don't know. I was even, it's just being impatient. I wasn't even, so I got to like 300, right? And I was like, and then your mind starts going, you're like, okay, if I go all in right now, I could pay for the whole entire trip and more.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I was like, there's so much money you could do if you go all in right now, so much more. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. And I mean,
most of the time you don't.
You're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Why'd you do that stupid wheezy laugh for?
Oh, sorry. No, but I don't know. I just start thinking like, okay, if I go all in, I'll win 600. Then I'll walk away.
Yeah, but then like instead of just building it up, I don't understand.
But that's the thing I did this weekend was I was just patient. I was just building.
Yeah,
building.
I mean you did go all in towards the end. How much did you put in though when you?
I went all in with 40. It wasn't that much.
Was it 40 though?
Yeah, it was 40. I went all
Are
in
you
with
sure?
40.
It looked like it was more.
No, it was $40. And then that's when I just sat there patient. Boom, boom. And it was just my day.
Me, I'm like,
win after win
if
after
I go
win,
with
blackjack
60 and I lose it all, then that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to spend any more money.
Blackjack is fun. If like it's like I don't know.
It's fun. I rather.
Oh, you play?
Yeah, I play with you.
Yeah.
I feel like we probably would have to sit at different tables though.
The one thing you can't do is sit there and borrow money from each other. Like, oh, let me get that. If you lose, let me get that one. Like, no,
We always do that though.
yeah, but it doesn't. You have to sit there with your own money and just build your stack. You can't just take away from your stack.
First of all, the
Yeah.
last time we went to the casino in Chuck Chansey, is
Yeah.
it Chuck Chansey? We went to the casino and I was there and I had money and you come up like, oh, I want to play too.
Yeah.
So I give you money. So how are you going to say you can't just sit there and borrow money from me or me borrow money from you?
It was just my day, so I'm just bragging. And then I did hit $100 on a slot.
You hit more than $100.
It was like 150.
It was 150.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. So we both went down with, I would say you had 60, I had 60. You spent your 60, and then I ended up getting back 35 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then with your last 20 or whatever it was, you ended up hitting 150, cashing out, giving me the 100. Then you gave me, what, some of the 50, or you kept it?
Kept the 40. I don't know.
Yeah, you kept it, and then you were done with that, and then I ended up hitting my 33, which I gave you.
Yeah.
And then you got, what, 200 with it, 300?
Yeah, like 300.
250 when you came back to the room, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't bad. It was good. I mean,
Yeah, I had fun.
I paid for half of the trip.
Yeah. Which is cool. But before we keep on going any further, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, La Gloria Panderia.
1978.
Oh, that's on their screen.
Yeah, I
there.
know.
La Gloria Panderia, 1978. Well, bam! We need to get a bigger one. It's right there.
We
though.
should have just printed like a thing
Yeah.
off of the of the printer and
And the ad is right here. You see the ad? It's right here. Boom. Right here's the ad. No, but La Gloria Panderia 1978. Best spawn in Los Baños, San Jose, Gilroy. I'm telling you guys, check them out. Order from them. They're amazing. Gloria is going to be coming on as a guest soon. We had to reschedule for the second time of her being on. But I'm telling you guys, they are amazing. The travel show episode 2 with them is coming out soon. So a lot of things.
they also have a website, so go check out their website too.
Yes, they have a website.
They're
and
going to
they're
be
on
doing it
Facebook.
for the next couple of weeks. I think their last orders they're going to be doing is around Black Friday. So obviously right after Thanksgiving, because they're going to be closing up for the rest of the year.
Yes.
And then they will be back the following year. So you guys have, let's see how many weeks left. About 4 or 5 weeks left to go place your orders.
And I'll be pushing
Fun, cakes. Oh, mini cheesecakes.
mini cheesecakes. So go
Flan.
order from La Gloria Panderia. It's their Instagram is La Gloria Panderia 1978, and then La Gloria Panderia on Facebook, and they have the website lagloriapanderia.com.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so check them out. So yeah, so we went to the PKB in Reno. We took
We went out of town.
it's weird because we're trying to start this thing, right? We're trying to start this thing, and we have Gabe, the photographer, filmer, and we're bringing him with us, and like he's like getting us content, and it's weird because like a year ago we never did stuff like that. We weren't like, let's take pictures. We had to film ourselves. We had to like, now it's like,
If anything, it's more you doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take a photo
pushing-
here and there, but
Yeah.
it's more you getting like the content and stuff to
Yeah.
post.
Not like pictures of ourselves, but like just of what we're doing. Right.
Yeah.
And it's cool because he locked in our memory for the rest of our life. Like we're gonna have that trip, and banked in our computer and our phones for the rest of our lives. Like no matter if this podcast brings us a great income or if we keep on going with this, we'll always have that memory of when we went to Reno. You know,
Yeah.
during the pandemic and it's cool. Like it's just cool.
Just so you know,
Documenting.
everybody had masks on over there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had my Chewbacca mask, which
You
is
kept
awesome.
wearing it upside down though.
I know. I love that mask. I'm gonna wear it even after the pandemic, right? No,
It was
but
fun.
yeah,
It was nice getting out of town for a little bit.
How was it? How was having Gabe there?
I felt like I had another kid.
So
To be honest,
Gabe's our photographer, filmer.
I felt like I had another kid there. To be honest, because
Well,
we
he's
still
young.
because he
He's
went with us, so we obviously
Yeah.
have to make sure he's okay.
Yeah,
You can't be like, okay, come with us. All right, you're on your own now.
yeah. Well, he's young too.
Yeah, he just turned
he's
18.
Yeah. Check this guy out, guys. Like, it's risk underscore
You
Gabriel.
gotta spell it because not people are.
RSK underscore Gabriel on Instagram. Check him out. Dude's amazing, man. He's doing big things in Los Baños, and like I told him right when I met him, I was like, I met someone right before they become great, and I keep on telling him that, and I'm pretty cringy with stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot.
We were talking this weekend, and he's like, you hype up everybody, right? Like I'm Mr. Hype Man. Like I hype up everybody, and because yeah, I
What?
do, right? I hype up everybody, but I told him it was like the number one thing that people do is give up, right? And all you have to do is just keep going, and you're gonna get somewhere with your passion or your
Yeah.
love. You know, you literally just need to keep going.
Yeah.
And hyping people up is just telling them like you're already all in. Don't give up. You know, most of the people I hype up are already all in.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of just don't give up. If we keep on pushing and we keep on growing together, then we're obviously gonna do something, you know? Yeah. So that's why I hype people up.
Okay.
Yeah. But we also stopped in Truckee,
Truckee,
California.
not
That-
trucking.
I'm
Truckee.
like up north is amazing. I don't know what you thought about it. Up
I
north
thought it was
is
nice.
amazing.
It was really nice. It was super cold. It was like 32 degrees or something out there,
Yeah.
which is weird because when we got back into Los Baños, it was in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, this is sweater weather.
It's like it was weird because it's like a Los Baños feel, small town feel, right? I mean, Los Baños is not small anymore. Los Baños is basically a city now, but it's like a small town feel, but super hipster.
But Truckee is like a Hallmark movie. Like it could
For
probably have
real.
a Hallmark movie there.
It's like the Mr. Deeds.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the Mr. Deeds town.
I can't think of the name of it. Don't ask me.
Like it's small and like we found a bakery called Cornerstone Bakery.
Jesse bought a loaf of bread.
Yeah, I bought a loaf of bread and
What kind of bread was it though? Because
it's
it had.
jalapeno bread. We still have it in our kitchen.
I know we do, but I'm asking what's the flavor?
Jalapeno cheese.
Oh, okay.
It's just this big old block of bread. Like it's crazy, and I got the best croissant I've ever had.
Hold up. What? I didn't even see you eat. Oh,
Me and Gabe were eating the
was
croissant.
the croissant thing that was the
What's
crumbs.
up, Izzy? Izzy's in the house. She just walked in. Say hi, Izzy. Say loud. Hi, guys. All right. Yeah, so
That's normal.
Izzy actually,
That's gonna be normal.
yeah. Izzy actually fought at the PKB.
Izzy fought and she
Yeah,
won.
She won. Like, so PKBs are like, okay, we're talking about Truckee.
Truckee, yeah.
Yeah. That's somewhere I could live.
I was looking up the houses on Zillow.
Yeah. How much? Millions?
Like the manufactured ones are like about 100,000,
For
120.
real?
Manufactured ones. These aren't even the ones by the water.
Yeah.
These are like the ones that are already built. Someone drops them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those ones are about 125.
How many rooms?
2 rooms, 2 to 3, I think, or maybe
Okay.
mostly 2 rooms.
We sell this house and we live off of the 200.
I'm not gonna do that.
We sell this house, buy another manufactured house over there, live off of the 200, live there, let Eva graduate college in that house, and then we just live there and do whatever.
Okay. Anyways,
That's the dream.
So then there was some that
Right by the lake, eat salmon, hunt bears.
I just told you it's not by the lake. They're not by the lake.
Okay. And no, well, everything right there is by the lake.
Everything pretty much is walking
Yeah.
distance. Anyways, so then I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I was like, oh, these ones are nice. And my brain, it wasn't clicking that they were 1.6 million. I was like, oh, it's 600,000. That's not bad. We can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, what's this one in front of me?
It's 1.6?
Yeah. The ones that were right by the water, like right by the lake.
Yeah. It's just beautiful over there.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Right? Like, it's funny because we were driving by there and I go, man, like we drove just looking at the houses and the town.
Yeah.
You're like, I just like, man, everybody there probably had a good childhood.
Eva goes,
Everybody.
do they have a school?
Yeah.
Can we just move here?
But it was nice. The lakes right there, the bunch of trees. Like we're surrounded by dirt. Like we're just surrounded by dirt and
The trees were different though.
yeah.
Remember we got back into closer to Los Baños. So where's all the trees?
Yeah, where'd all the trees go? But I forget that everybody wants to. It's funny because everybody wants to go down south. Everybody wants to go to the Bay, you know, and nobody talks about up north.
The Bay.
Yeah, nobody talks about up north.
Was it really up north though? Because I feel like it wasn't too up north.
It's still going north. It's
We need to go up north,
But
like
that's what I'm
where
saying,
Shasta
like,
is. Like
yeah.
maybe in a couple weeks we could drive up that way,
I'm down. We
or
you have to
along the
give me
coast,
you have to give me a week that we.
or along the coast.
Yeah, we want to take a week vacation. Just, I mean, really, are we do vacation?
We've been on vacation.
We've been on vacation, but I mean, like, we want to take a week trip along the coast, right?
I just said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean,
but,
we probably could.
But it's winter. Winter's coming up.
What does that mean?
Snow.
So what does that mean? We could
Chains.
we'll take the truck.
Have you ever driven in the snow?
We'll take the truck.
Have you ever driven in the
Have
snow?
you?
No, that's
Okay,
what I'm
then.
saying.
Well, then you better start YouTubing all these things, how to put chains on the truck and
Fuck.
what we need. We got to put the camper thing back on.
Maybe we could sell those cups.
Oh, maybe.
And we could sell the cups and it'll be donated to our trip.
From our content.
Yes. But I don't know. That's how I feel. Everybody talks about down south and in the Bay Area or the East Bay or the Bay Area, right? But the up north is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I literally could live there the rest of my life. I feel like Stephen King would live there. Like writers would
You'd
live
probably
in that
have
town.
more creative writing.
For real.
What we need to do first, though, before we do our trip, is actually finish the trailer before winter comes and it starts raining.
I know.
Because then we got to patch that up. It's going to be really hard.
Yeah. So. But it was an eye opener.
It was nice. It was really nice out there, though.
And I thought, I was like, man, if we could just somehow learn, like, how to do this, like, how to make money off of this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, I was like, man, I could do this the rest of my life. Just travel with my family, have somebody there, which is Gabe right now,
Mm-hmm.
and just. So it popped in my mind. I was like, I want to travel, just like the how we have the trailer idea,
so
right?
Should we just leave the bathroom in the trailer then?
No,
like,
no.
Are we leaving the stuff in there
No.
nowadays? Because if so, we just took everything out. Like, it has no shower, no bathroom, no sink, no chairs, no table.
But I realized that's the goal, right?
Yeah,
just
it
to
is.
travel like that. But in my head, I was like, oh, we'll just hit somebody up and we'll go meet them.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be sick to just go to a town and just find somebody to interview.
But
right?
none of those redneck towns, though, dude.
Whoa, relax.
None of those redneck towns. I'm sorry.
But yeah. You know what I mean? Like go to different towns like that. Find little towns that are freaking amazing. Cause Bay Area.
Everybody's gonna think that our town is amazing, though.
Okay. So what city? So we said it before. We're in a weird city that is surrounded by
Big cities.
big cities that are famous,
Okay.
right? Famous.
Okay.
San Jose, San Francisco, Oakland, LA, Silicon Valley. Like that's Silicon Valley right there.
Okay.
That's Hollywood. That like we're surrounded by them, and it's just like everybody blasts them, right? Everybody blasts them. But
Mm-hmm.
no one, like, there's these little towns that are amazing that we could find, you know? So, I don't know.
We should do the thing like they do. So instead of food, we're gonna just do towns.
Towns, yeah. But I mean, yeah, but we find somebody interesting to interview, right? We'll
Yeah.
be, we're like gonna be hipsters, but we're not hipsters, you know?
Why? Because we're parents.
We're parents. We're just traveling parents. I don't know. I don't
It's like
know.
a traveling freak
Yeah.
show.
But it was just fun. It was an eye opener. I was like, I could do this. Like, this would be awesome.
You say that for everything. Like you
Yeah.
can do this. I could do this. I could do this.
Not as in like I could do this, motivating myself, but I was like, man, this is fun. This is amazing. Like the PKB was fun. The PKB
Mhm.
was awesome, but the trip before and after the PKB was amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The drive was nice.
Yeah,
It
just
was
traveling and
it was a nice drive.
yeah. But now just add interview somebody.
No lie,
'Cause
I'd
that would be
rather
the
do that
purpose.
drive going to Reno than do the drive going to LA.
Yeah.
For some reason, the LA drive just seems so much longer than it does.
The people, the traffic, the shitty, you know?
Yeah.
Like going over there was just small town after small town, and it was nice scenery, water, trees.
Mm-hmm. I
Right.
did have a headache though. I don't know if it's because of the altitude or whatever it was, but the
Yeah.
elevation, I would say. Sorry. But my head was killing me, like going up there and then coming back.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that or no?
Not really. I never really get headaches. You know me. I never really get headaches.
I get car sick. I get headache.
I really like. Right? I mean, I'm not just saying that. I don't get headaches.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you get hit in the face at the gym or something, then yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a headache or whatever. But normally, no, you don't. You don't get any.
But yeah, and we got back. It was just a good relief from just life.
Feels different though, doesn't it?
What?
Like after getting back,
What?
because it was like different out there, and then coming back, you're like, oh, I'm coming back.
I know. Like it's just. I feel like Los Baños is gonna get better.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it felt weird being back home.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we need to take more trips.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but we could plan them out, and we don't have to spend that much money. It doesn't cost that much to take a trip.
No.
Like we pack snacks and stuff. We don't have to eat out. We could find these nice little delis, and then if we interview people, and their deli and show their deli in a spotlight or their little restaurant, maybe they'll give us free food.
So then when we finish the trailer, we should try to convert it to where we could sleep in there. Then
I don't know. That would take a lot of cost out, but then where's our like content creator? Basically Gabe. Say if we bring Gabe along, like where's he gonna sleep?
I wasn't including him in this.
Then who's gonna video? Who's gonna document it? You know, how are we gonna film it?
We have our 14-year-old dude.
Yeah. We were just talking about having Gabe teach her like how to basically record.
Can you make sure the mic's in front of your face? That way it picks up your voice.
It is.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But teaching her how to record, that'd be pretty cool to get her.
I don't want videos like this
Yeah.
or like this in it or something. I actually want good stuff.
That was another thing, to see her enjoying herself. Like we
Yeah.
went to the arcade, took her to the arcade. My daughter was enjoying herself. Like she was having fun. It was just a relief for her too to get out of town.
Yeah.
You know, and she had fun. And it was pretty cool. And even the other kids in the gym too.
Yeah, the girls.
The girls. So we hang out with the fight team, and so Eric he's been on before. He has a younger sister that goes with us.
She's
Obviously,
the same age as Eva.
yeah. And then one of the fighters is the same age as Eva, and so when they go, they all hang out, and it was fun, and
It's good seeing them have fun.
yeah. But at the same time, I'm like wanting to go gamble. I'm wanting to go drink, and
Not me. I fell asleep.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm taking her. I was like, all right, bye.
yeah. So
But I did drive the whole way there, so I can see why I was tired.
it's funny because I just like to gamble. I don't want to party. I don't want to like. I just want to gamble and drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I went downstairs and I started seeing people I knew, and they made eye contact with me, and I'm just like, I don't want to. I'm awkward like that. I don't know why. Like I don't want to talk right now. So I just like
I don't want
I'm
to talk. I want to gamble.
yeah, like I just want to go.
Every time someone
gamble.
tries to talk to you, you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Not even go, just be at the tables or something.
That's one thing. Like I notice, I need alone time. You get alone time
When do I get alone time? I'm here all day with her.
with Eva.
Yes.
She's in her room in school.
It doesn't matter. Do you know how many times she has to come downstairs and say,
Yeah, but that's
Mommy, what are you going to make me? Mom.
That's still alone time. Like me,
It's not alone time.
okay.
It's not
I'm
alone
not saying
time.
alone time from you. I'm saying like I'm at the gym, pretty much 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this, the podcasting thing. I'm talking. Like
Yeah.
there's never a moment. That's what one thing coming back. I was like, I need to start scheduling, like
Alone time?
alone time. Parts of the day where I'm awake, not half asleep, because my alone time comes when I'm like dead tired, right? But I need like 30 to 40 minutes of just
Not gonna lie, I did not see you sleep once. Like when we got there, I fell asleep. I don't even know what
Yeah.
time it was. It was probably like 10 o'clock, I think it was. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm tired. You guys go do whatever you're gonna do. I heard you guys come back in laughing, and that's all I heard, but it felt far away.
yeah.
And then you were on the floor sleeping, and then I wake up, and I don't even know what time it is. What time was it when you woke up on Sunday?
Like 5:30.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Damn, you were in the bathroom for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6:30.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
it
not
was
5:30.
didn't
Yeah.
seem
It
that
was
early.
early.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm up. And anybody else up? And I kept thinking somebody was in the bathroom. And then I look and I'm like, okay, I see the pillow. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
you're
I slept on
sleeping
the
still.
floor because we all bunked in the same room to
Yeah.
save money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get up and I'm like, damn, when did he sleep? But then I realized, can you
Sorry.
not do that? It's
Sorry.
just picking up the sound everywhere. I'm just kidding.
What happened?
And then I realized you always fucking sleep like that. You don't sleep.
What do you mean?
You don't get any sleep. Like you
got-
probably went to bed late because once you came back from the arcade,
Yeah.
you went to go gamble, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then I don't know what time you came back from that, and then you woke up early.
I got like 5 hours sleep.
That's normal though for you. 5 hours of sleep,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then you woke up the other day and it was like hella early again.
I don't know. Because before, even before COVID, I love how we
COVID,
yeah,
pre-COVID.
PC.
You're stupid.
Like I would sleep late, and I think like even before fighting, I would sleep like on weekends, sleep late, sleep in,
We were doing a lot of that then when we were commuting as well.
Yeah.
We would sleep. Like on the weekends we would try to sleep in. Like
Yeah.
8 or 9 would probably be 8 would be the latest, I would say.
Yeah.
Or the earliest, however you want to put it.
But now I started noticing, okay, I need to wake up early, and I need to 5 hours, 6. I need like 6 hours of good sleep. I could run off of that.
Yeah, but you don't get that.
I get about 5 to 6.
No. Lately, you weren't getting that much. You were going to bed at 12 or 1 and then waking up at 5:15 to go to the gym to open.
Yeah.
But then you come back and then you sleep for about an hour and a half.
Yeah,
If you can even do that.
I should start sleeping more.
You should start going to sleep when I go to sleep.
Yeah. And the setup for the podcast is starting to get easier, so I don't have to stay up late thinking about stuff anymore. So I need to start scheduling my sleep better. But I'm just like I'm energized of life right now. I just like want to get up and live. Before it felt like it seriously felt like I gotta wake up. You know, like here we go again. Now I wake up like, what's my adventure today? You know, like literally, like what am I getting myself into today?
What's Jesse doing today?
And it's like, how am I gonna make money today? How am I gonna figure out to bring income to my wallet, our table, food on the table? So it's just
My wallet, because you don't even have anything in your wallet.
this is an adventure. It's fun.
It was funny because you're all okay. Everybody, he ate my chocolate. What are those little gold balls called? They're like for
I don't know those the gold wrapper with the black package.
Yeah.
They're like nougats inside.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the second time he's ate all my candy,
Sorry.
and he's like, "Well, it's not my fault. I don't have a card." But let's just say his card has been lost for, I would say, a year.
Yeah.
And then I tell him, "Well, it's not my fault you lost your card." Have you even canceled it?
No.
Oh
I am the
my
worst. I
gosh.
got I am the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this on record. I am the worst. I'm a slob. I don't take care of my shit. Like that's why I live out of a box, like or out of a like if I was just by myself, I would have nothing. It would just be it would be clothes
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like keeping things is just a waste for me because I don't know, I don't really take care of my stuff.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm not organized.
No.
Not organized. I'm slowly getting better. You know.
Yeah.
I
think it's a start. Like I don't see you starting.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't have a work ethic. Like I'm driven to do things I love,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes to other stuff, I'm just like fuck that. You know, I love how they say like do everything 100%. Like do work hard on everything you do. I hated that when it was like, okay, I'm working at Target. So you're telling me I gotta go 100% at Target? Like bullshit, you know? It's I can't think of one person that worked their ass off at Target and did something with their lives. You know?
Well, do you know anybody?
No, everybody that I worked with there, I don't see their name popping up as being like this huge successful person. Or even if they did, like they're not gonna because I worked my ass off at Target, you know. Does that make sense?
I don't know, because I feel like I've always had good work ethic.
Yeah.
Like I've always worked hard, regardless if I was gonna get like to the next level of it or not.
Yeah. I feel like it's just it's a form of it's funny because Gabe is this 18-year-old that's driven to do photography, to do filming, to do directing.
Mm-hmm.
At that age, it was
Partying for you?
not partying. It was instilled in me. I need to get a job.
Yeah.
I need to get a job so I could go to pay for school.
Mm-hmm.
So get a job, go to school. That was the direction.
Yeah.
And this kid, Gabe, is 18. I was at that age. I was doing that, and he's like, I already found my passion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna work my ass off for this passion. And everybody around him, I would assume, we're telling him, dude, go for it.
Yeah.
You know, go for it. And it's weird how our parents told us, or the people around us told us, get a job, go work, go first start off getting minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't have my first job until I was like 22.
Oh yeah, that's because you got pregnant though, right?
Yeah, because I was pregnant and I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get hired anywhere.
Let me ask you a question. So
No.
that person the other person
Mm-hmm.
that you had,
Uh-huh.
your BD, your baby daddy.
I fucking hate when you say that.
No, but did you, when you were that age and you guys were
Mhm.
starting a family, did you see like people push him to go get a job to make money? Like, was
yeah,
that the
I think
answer?
his parents pushed him to
Yeah.
get a job, obviously, because we were having a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, they pushed him to get a job, and it wasn't even. at first, I think the job he had was, so Los Baños had 2 movie theaters,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one was where the bowling alley
The
is.
other one was better, but too bad it closed.
Yeah, so it was.
I mean, no, it wasn't better.
You're stupid.
It just had a better arcade. Let me tell you that. Let me see
They
that.
still have it though.
Yes.
So he worked there when it first opened, but then obviously Los Baños minimum wage. I don't know how much. I can't remember how much it was back 14 years ago.
Yeah.
But then he ended up getting a job somewhere else where they did. I think it was where people would send in like they had a contract with like Apple, and whatever phones people would trade in or were broken, they would grab them, or not grab them, but get them, and then they would rip them apart and like separate the pieces and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it was that.
But like, it's just, I wish somebody would have told me at young 18, wish somebody would have told me, hey, find your passion, work your ass off in your passion, you know?
Yeah. Did you really have a passion though at 18? Like, cause you were still like, oh, I want to party, or I'm gonna hang out with my friends. Like, not too many kids are. I might have my mind set on this, and I'm gonna do it.
I loved art. I love music. I love music, and I love art. I love.
What would you have done though? What would it have been?
I don't know.
Not singing.
Yeah, not singing.
Just kidding.
Not singing. I don't know. I mean, I didn't find martial arts till I was like 20. You know?
Yeah, in your 20s, I would say.
But no one told me to find a passion.
Okay.
Nobody told me that.
But if someone told you, let's say now we tell Eva, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
She always says, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Now.
But us asking her, now she's saying, I want to get into sports medicine, or I want to do be a nurse, or I want to, she wants to do something.
Yeah.
But before, when we would ask her, she would say, I don't know. I don't know.
But so the idea is, don't push her to think I need to get a minimum wage job to show myself like what work ethic is. No, that's just, it's a form of just working for somebody else. Like, I don't want my daughter to work for somebody else. And those managers at fucking Target, like every single one there's only a few cool ones, but most of the time the retail managers, they were fucking dicks. And they were dicks because they had to be, right? Because
because you kind of see it anywhere. Like when we worked for FedEx, they would be where some stations would, example, when there was a delay because of weather somewhere in the East Coast, and all the freight was coming to us, and they would say, oh, you guys could straight line. All these other stations were able to straight line, but our manager would say, no, you guys need to make service. Yeah. So the planes will get there, we get the stuff, we wouldn't leave until what would you say, 10, 11?
Yeah.
And they would want us to get whatever we have, even if it's a heavy day, over 100 deliveries, we need to get off those 20 or however many priorities needed to get off. We would have to make sure that those are off before 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So how are all these other stations able to just go on with their day, not in order or whatever else, but our stations, we had to make sure we had to get everything off. And then after that, then you can do whatever you need to do with your deliveries.
Micromanaging. I feel like managers at that level, you talk about retail, logistics. Like when you're a manager, it's like their job to manage. It's their job to manage. So but it's a weird thing because you're taking these people that are probably not getting paid enough, probably fucking tired, probably don't want to be there, or I would say it's like 50-50 because some of them are good hardworking people, and then some of them are not.
Yeah,
right?
No, that's true.
But it's just a stupid thing, right? If you really look at it, like it's a shitty thing. Because in the end of it all, you're trapping somebody from being. When you had these big businesses, right? These big businesses. This is the way I think. Okay, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. When you had these big businesses, create a format and create the same thing everywhere you go, right? So FedEx has different stations.
Mm-hmm.
They have the same hierarchy. You have your regional manager, you have your station manager, and
You have
then
your
you have
station, your
your
district, and the regional.
yeah. So the
Mm-hmm.
station manager, and then underneath the station managers, the managers that that delegate the like the
I
certain
think you're saying it wrong. Because
yeah
we have the station manager,
yeah
and then we have the
the
what the
managers
fuck is it called?
the managers underneath the station manager. So it's still the managers that run the cities that people deliver in.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with Target. At every one, you see the head store manager, the assistant manager, the floor manager, the different sections, right? And it's just like you're creating this thing where it's you're creating structure,
Mm-hmm.
but without even knowing it, it's like you're creating a trap for people to be in. It's like I want to be a station manager. I want to be the store manager.
I think it's because they offer like you can go to school and then we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
You can do this and you can do it. There's opportunities to move up.
Yeah. And what happens to those people that are creative? Instead of spending their time thinking of how they're going to gain money on their passion,
Mm-hmm.
they're spending 40 hours to 60 hours. If you think about FedEx, it's 60,
Yeah.
50 hours of the week.
Mm-hmm.
50 other hours of the week. That's at work. Think about the getting ready for work. Thinking about
The commute.
the commute. Say you commute. That like living in the Bay, you're probably commuting, right? So you think about your hour. And then so average I guess is like 45 minutes. So or we'll just say round it up to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 50 hours a week plus the 2 hours that you commute there and back. So that's
60 hours altogether.
that's 60 hours altogether, but then add in the getting ready, getting there early, sometimes staying late, being tired when you get home. Like when are you supposed to go after your dreams, right? Or when are you how much of I feel like it should be 40 60. 60% should be spent on thinking of how you're going to make money off of your passion.
Mm-hmm.
And you shouldn't even, if you're going after your passion, you shouldn't even be thinking about money, right? You should just be thinking about doing it. How do you make your passion better?
Okay.
And then the 40% should be, all right, I'm going to be working this 40%, trying to make money until I figure out on how to make that better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just right now, when we were going to work, it was like 80-20, if that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 20, 80% hard work of getting nowhere in life, right?
Mhm.
And yes, we bought a house, but for a future for our daughter, like she's gonna grow up and she's gonna look back at us and she's gonna say, okay, they didn't really they told me to go after my dreams, but they didn't do it,
Yeah.
you know. And it was 80-20, and people were like, well, you got to work harder, like if you want it, you go after it. What? I'm fucking tired. Like that shit makes you depressed. That shit makes you mental health, especially if you deal with mental health.
Yeah.
Right? Like, did you ever, when you were working for FedEx, did you feel like you're gonna get out?
When I was working there, no,
Yeah.
I never felt like I would be able to leave
Yeah.
because I was so worried about. So, I was so worried. And the only reason, and I've saved this to people that ask me, the only reason why I got a job with FedEx was for insurance for Eva.
Yeah.
That's all there was. That's the only reason why I stayed. And I've said it to people. They asked me, and I tell them the only reason I got a job here is for the insurance.
Yeah.
And it was the truth. Eva's if anybody's listening or people are just listening, Eva was born deaf. She's born completely deaf, not hard of hearing, none of that. She was born deaf. So at 1 year of age, she got surgery, cochlear implant for one ear. And then at 2 years, she got a cochlear implant for the other ear.
Yeah.
And you think you get this stuff and it's supposed to last the whole time they're using it. No, the cables go out. There's wear and tear. the headpiece that goes on, that connects to the head. Those go out. The batteries, they don't stay charged long. There's upgrades. Like it costs money, and it's not cheap. Cable costs like 125. Batteries cost like 200, 225 to 250.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I was working there, so I was able to pay this stuff and take her to Kaiser to get her things checked out, or whatever it was.
That was basically the only reason.
Yeah.
And then we figured it out. And I mean, am I saying that we're financially stable? No, we're just figuring it out. Like, we have to make sacrifices. Like, there's stuff we have to do.
Yeah.
And honestly, we're going all in on the podcasting, like basically trying to find our passion.
Yeah.
Our dreams.
I can say, to be honest, this is not my passion. This is your passion. I know that.
Yeah.
And you know that. And I'm just going along with you to support you. Like, anything you do, I support you.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, I still support you. Be honest, right? I didn't like you fighting, but I still support you. I still go. I still sit there. I still cheer you on. And like this. Yes, there's some days I don't want to podcast.
Yeah.
Obviously, Yes, there's been a couple where I haven't been in it. Just 2, though.
Yeah.
But it's easier when it's him and someone else, because if it's a really good person and you want to get their information, it's hard for both of us to sit here and share one mic, because then it takes you longer to figure things out.
Yeah.
Like the sound, the linking everything up, and my voice is low or your voice is too high, or...
Did you end up ordering the...
I did.
Now we got a 4-mic Focusrite.
We did.
Which a year ago I wouldn't even know what a Focusrite was. But now we got a Focusrite and interface that has 4 mics.
4 mics, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fucking excited.
I'm excited. That's why sometimes there's been 2 videos where two podcasts I haven't been in.
The voice sounds like this when we record, like when I'm far away, like you can't.
Your voice is probably still gonna pick up on that. No, but I'm saying like when it's you and the last 2 guests or whatever, I don't want you to be in it if you don't feel good. Well, it's not that I didn't feel good. It was just. I hate having to share a mic, because then we have to sit uncomfortable for an hour to 2 hours, and I'm just like, oh God.
This is about being comfortable.
And I'd rather you and another person be comfortable, because you can see it on my face when I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
this is, I guess this is my passion, right?
I have
a lot of passions.
Like my passion.
I have a lot of ideas, a lot of passions. It's just fun. I'm working this is probably the most time off I've taken from everything.
What do you mean?
Just the weekend and then today.
Yeah. So he thought he was going to be able to podcast with somebody this weekend, and
I just didn't want to.
He took everything, and I was like, no, it's just extra shit. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to podcast.
I just needed a break.
And he didn't. You could have just left the stuff. You wouldn't have been like, you know what I mean?
I just needed a break. I needed a break.
I think we all needed a fucking break.
Or relief, refresher. But now
open mind.
Open mind, yeah. So we got that. I'm back. I took 2. It was just 2 days, to be honest, because Saturday, actually 3 days. Saturday I ended up teaching.
Yeah, right? Before we left.
So 3 days, Sunday, Monday. Actually, just 2 days because we're podcasting today. Yeah. So
we were gonna try to get one out for Monday, but it wouldn't have worked. It would have been rushed. It wouldn't have came out right. It would have just been us talking.
Yeah.
As usual.
So, we got some guests coming on. We have the King of the Right Hand.
That's for Friday.
He's coming on
Friday.
Muay Thai fighter. He's fought in Thailand. He really focuses on mental health and on his Instagram. So it's going to be pretty fun. We got Nativo from the Paid to Cost podcast coming up. We have Jim, a friend, a martial artist, I guess.
Yeah,
friend. I met him through martial arts. He's a young older man, but he's he still trains, which is he just
Like
does
every
it for
day,
fun.
right?
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
day.
yeah. So he's gonna come on and talk about being how
Talk
growing up being adopted, right?
talk about his story, yeah.
Yeah, his story.
Martial arts.
We have my cousin Player Moves Only podcast. He's my cousin and
PMO.
PMO, and he's actually every time I look at his Instagram, he's working hard, right? And we need to get more women on here, more women.
Yeah, we do.
And so I'm gonna start reaching out to women. So that's who we have lined up next. And it's just cool because I think we're finding what we're doing, and I guess what we're doing is mainly people that are all in, people that are going after their passions, people that are doing. They're not doing the same path, the normal path as other people. They're going a different direction, right? They're making their path.
They're taking the other side, the other fork in the road.
Yeah, so it's just, and then people that are inspirational, right? Once in a while, just have people that are just regular people that I find inspirational.
I think everybody's regular.
Yeah, but the main, I guess, goal is to show people that you don't have to live the normal life. If you have a passion, and if you're,
It's not you don't have to live the normal life. You don't have to live the life that everybody else is living.
yes,
That people think is correct, which
Yes.
is not.
And my dad reached out to me recently, and he told me he said that I was never, that he made rules for me, right?
Mhm.
He made rules for me. He wanted me to be a certain way, like I had to do this and had to do that, and he should have just let me
Be Jesse.
be Jesse. And I think,
If anybody knows Jesse,
yeah,
you know he's. I'm not saying it in a bad way. You know he's crazy. He has the crazy ideas.
yeah,
He does the craziest things. He's just not like anybody else.
no,
And not in a bad way. He's just his own person.
yeah. But yeah. But I grew up with people telling me on how I should be,
Yeah.
and finding these people that actually live their life on how, with people telling them that, and they went off the norm. Right?
Mhm.
They're not doing the norm. So finding these people, it's awesome. That's our goal. That's our goal, and we finally found our goal.
We didn't really have a goal.
No.
We just were like, let's just talk to people.
Yeah.
And then it ended up becoming inspiration people that are all in, people are doing what they want to do. Most of the people that we talk to either have a regular job or quit their regular job and start doing what they wanted to do.
Yeah. And some people we bring on are probably not gonna, and some people might be successful what they're doing, or some people might not. Like, but
they're on their own journey.
They're on their own journey, right? They're still going after it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Gloria Panderia, like we found them just through martial arts and networking, and they're doing good things. Like my buddy Drew, he's doing amazing with his music.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just
Diego with his adaptive sessions, his workouts.
it's
he just did a bike thing.
Yeah, Diego, adaptive sessions just rode, I think
5,000 miles.
5,000 million miles, but yeah,
not that long. He rode his bike.
It's just, that's our goal, and we finally found our goal, and it's gonna be pretty cool now that we have a base of who we want on and finding those people.
Yeah.
So, thanks guys. Thanks for listening, and we're gonna bring more structure to these Wednesday podcasts. I promise, and
we're
not
trying.
just us rambling. We want questions. We're gonna talk about certain marriage advice, whatever we want.
We don't have marriage advice.
Bring more structure, you know. And thanks for coming on the journey. Second episode with the what do you call this? The set, right?
The setup? I don't know.
Yeah. So, love you guys. Keep on listening. Jesse the Hassle Diaz on Instagram. Don't hassle me.
Don't hassle me. And the hassle of hair.
Yeah.
And remember, go order your pan.
Yes. La Gloria Panderia, 1978. Go order your pan, guys. Love you guys. Have a good day.